Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the newest edition of the Queen's Boxing Talk. How y'all doing? I am Nik J. This is my player partner, my boxing bestie homegirl, BOXIANA the Menace. How you doing, friend? Looking real studious.
Thank you, friend. I had to put the hair away.
I see blonde, and I'm wondering
absolutely
what happened.
Absolutely. They still up. I just got them put up because I don't see how people go through that phase that they have to go through. Because no, honey, that's not for me.
Now here I am thugging it out.
I'm everybody's favorite auntie. Yeah, no. Baby, I can't go out the store looking like that.
Wow.
That's too much for my spirit, honey. Your shit look marvelous. My shit has shriveled up, and to God, I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna ask my mama who the hell my daddy is, cause it can't be who my dad is. Who she say? Friend, this hair is what?
Y'all, it's okay. It's okay. You didn't take them out though.
No, I left them up, and I do plan to continue my journey, but they gonna do it under a wig, baby, until they get long enough to bust out the bag. Cause friend, my dad's a white man, and I can't nobody tell me otherwise.
Will you stop?
Cause ain't no way my sister ain't got her like that, friend. My mama ain't got her like that.
Stop saying that, because then people on Twitter gonna really be believing you when you be saying craziness like that. Stop it.
Good. I want everybody. That's how dumb y'all are to take anything that I say serious.
How y'all doing? Happy Friday, you guys. Happy Friday. Come on in. Come on in. We got a little something to talk about today. Not very much has happened in the world of boxing. We do have some boxing tomorrow, so we'll talk about that. Watch the weigh-ins, and we'll chit chat about a little boxing news that went on this week. How y'all doing? Y'all come on in the room. Hey, Brent Fox. Y'all, I'm trying to do this today without my glasses. Pray for me. Brent Fox, Sean Terrence, how you doing? Hey, Georgia Peach, Denise, girl, long time no see. How you doing? What's up, Marcus? Hey, Tom, how you doing? Hey, Karma, girl, how you doing? T9's boxing class. Ramsey's, how you doing, Ramsey's? John Norrie, what's going down? Jason Pennywell, Bionic Prince. Frank from the lane. Hey, Specs, I see you. What's up, Shawala? Yeah, how you doing, girl? Errol Ferry, Blue Arc, Dexter Haynes. Hey, Dex. Shogun 76. What's up, Mo 2013? How you doing? Over there cooking. I don't know if y'all follow him or not, but go ahead on and follow him on Instagram, because he's a chef and he's always, posting delightful dishes that he's, cooking up and whatnot. And, my greedy spirit loves to watch food. So go on over there. Phenomenal Mexican. How you doing?
For the first time in forever, You are correct. And I 100% accept that because that's exactly what it is. It is Nico Ali wash hair. Oh my God. I need to consult with my mother ASAPidly. We need to have a family meeting, a discussion, because that's exactly what it is.
I
They're
don't
going to be
believe it.
calling me white.
You're not. You're not. It is not. It is not. It is not. Ugh. Willie Williams, how you doing? What's up, Quill? Hey, Chance. Hey, let's see, who else do we have up in here? Let's see. Chris. I see you, Chris. Who else do we have? Hey, D21519, Marilyn Paul. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Rick Timms, how you doing? What's up, Boxing and Barbecue? And that's it. Y'all come on in the room. Go ahead and hit the like button on your way in, please. Subscribe if you're new here. Share the episode so that the other boxing YouTube community knows that we're on live and living color and whatnot. But we're gonna go ahead and get to it because there are fights tomorrow. Okay. We have a DAZN card going on tomorrow. We have William Zepeda headlining, and he's fighting Maxie Hughes. Now, Maxie got robbed to me in his last fight with George Kambosos. So I'm very eager to see what kind of performance he puts on tomorrow. Before Maxie and Zepeda, though, there is a co-main event. And Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield, is slowly but surely making himself, getting himself deeper in these cards where he's going to soon, I think, be headlining if he continues to win. But there was some interesting news that came out. Well, interesting. Yeah, I'll say interesting. Because all this time, I've never known Kid Austin to be nothing but just, black. Not saying he can't be nothing else, but this week, interesting enough, he has decided to embrace his Dominican? I believe his Dominican heritage. I think he said his grandmother is Dominican, his father, and I want to say, and his mother are Dominican. It's black Dominicans and whatnot. People be mad at us because we kiki about Shakur, but I just thought it was interesting today, and I want to say yesterday that he announced that he's doing it for the Dominicans, and I think he said they're building a house over there and whatnot. Now, interesting. He is over there at Golden Boy. Keep in mind. So maybe that's why he's embracing the Latin part of him. What you think about that, friend?
Congratulations. Yay. The Freakmeister. Whatever he wants to. What?
Nothing.
That's a freaky young man, friend. I don't know. Every time I see his name, I think about him licking that cut on his face and beating the shit out of that man after he did it. Like, he's the Freakmeister. Congratulations. Whatever you want to be. I don't bother people that lick their own blood and like he a cannibal. I don't fuck around with all that. Go good for you, sir. Whatever you decide, I support you. I stand with you, young cannibal. Friend, he net up, man. Hey, you saw him lick an open wound on his face and was like,
He licked the blood off of it. The blood had trickled down, and he was just making sure it was blood. Friend.
okay, young cannibal. Yay. Whatever. Go ahead, Freakmeister. Do whatever you're gonna do. I support you, buddy.
The gentleman that he's fighting tomorrow, both made weight comfortably. The gentleman that he's fighting tomorrow, who's also Dominican, both of them are Dominican. They were holding the Dominican flag. His name is Esteri Suero, I believe. He was giving him some, nice good face off. He's coming in like he wants to smoke. I'm not familiar with the young man, so I'm eager to see how the fight plays out. Somebody made a reference to Kid Austin, and I can see it. They said he looks like that he puts them in the mind of Sean Porter. He has like a Sean Porter style. What do you think about that?
No, he ain't nothing like none of them. He is his own person, friend. Like, I don't know, man. He a freak. I don't know. And I don't mean that in a good way, friend. I'm scared of people like that. He'll eat you, and I mean literally. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I
Well,
just cannot. I cannot think of no.
do you
Whatever he's gonna kill him. I don't want him. I don't know. I know he's good, and like people that I see do that, they have like a different type of mentality when they in that ring. So you're gonna have to put something on him to really, really, really hurt him because he like pain. So
he's not bothered by it. Let's say that. Let me say that. It doesn't bother him at all. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't necessarily see Sean Porter, but I can understand where the comparison comes in because he's aggressive. He's very aggressive. He's very comfortable. And like you said, you're gonna have to really put something on him to keep him off of you because he's coming. He is definitely coming. I won't say he's as wild as Sean. Sean was kind of wild to me, but I can see the comparison. Anyway, that's the co-main event, and then we have William Zepeda and Maxie Hughes, who also both comfortably made weight. First of all, I'm assuming that you're picking Floyd Schofield in that fight, and I am too. And we'll talk about this later, but he has aggressively, I mean, very aggressively, been calling out Shakur Stevenson. First it was Keyshawn, now it's Shakur. We'll talk about that. But who do you have with William Zepeda and Maxie Hughes? Who do you have in that fight?
I'm gonna go Zepeda. I don't know. Maxie just don't give me what it's supposed to give. So I'm gonna go Zepeda decision.
Okay. Okay. Rick, hey Rick, I love the chat because y'all are so informative. Rick comes through. He says Suero is nasty, and his one loss came from losing points. 1 point for a low blow in the ninth, and 2 points in the 10th for biting. Biting? We'll talk about biting a little
Who's
bit later.
biting?
Suero, the guy he's fighting.
Oh, he's a biter.
He's a biter. So that could be very
Oh.
interesting. That could get very interesting very fast. Very. So okay. So oh wow. That could be very interesting. Like ugh. Anyway, so hey BF, how you doing? So he said you have William Zepeda winning that fight? You know what? For some reason I feel like because Maxie put on such a good performance, I think I'm leaning towards Maxie Hughes in that one. I don't know. I'm leaning Maxie. We'll see. We'll talk
It's
about it.
been a while since we've seen Maxie, so I'm gonna have to wait and reserve. But I think Zepeda is gonna win that fight. He still wants to be in the mix of the shit, so
He
he goes into every fight fighting for his life. I'm gonna. I think he's gonna do it tonight. I mean tomorrow.
She'll see. Because I don't think Maxie just coming to come. I think Maxie feels like he was cheated that last fight and he wants to he ready to do some damage. So go ahead.
I'm sorry. You remember Kentavious? That we had on the show, our first
Yeah.
round of guests. He got a fight he fighting tonight. And he in there with a Mexican. He got his weight cut out for him tonight.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
Y'all, this was when we first started our show, and he's one of the smaller weight class. What does he fight
He's
at?
118.
118. 118. Very interesting story with him, but yeah, good. I hope he makes a little noise. BFTV up in our super chat. Thank you for super chat of the night. He says, sorry I'm late, Queens. We coming. No worries. No worries at all. Come on in. Come on in. What's up, GFS Black Eye? How you doing? Hey, Darius Gilliard. We see you, thick vegan Afro. Hey. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. So, hey, Texas South, 16 South. I see you. Trillium, how you doing? Yes, BF came back. He says, hit the like button, y'all. Please share this shit if you can. Please. Thank you. G McCall, we see you. Hey, Sugar Free Mars. Hey, girl. So, um, friend is choosing William Zepeda. I have Maxie Hughes. I don't know. I don't know why I'm feeling
We
Maxie.
really do not agree on
I
fights.
know. I
I
know.
like when we have a little bit of controversy in here.
No. I know.
That works for me.
That works for me too. There's the one other fight tomorrow that a lot of y'all don't know about. Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut, he is back. He returns tomorrow in a 10-round bout against Kash Ali is who he's fighting. Um, Kash Ali didn't even take his shirt off for the weigh-in. He's a big fella too. And so this is Joe Joyce's return after getting knocked out twice by Big Bang Zhang. He's returning to the ring. And so I'm hoping he gets back in the winners column. We shall see. Now that he's been knocked out twice, typically when you get knocked out like that, it does something to you. It feels like, and this may not be true, but it seems like it makes you prone to get knocked out again. I am familiar with Kash Ali, so we shall see. Hopefully, this is a fight for him to get his confidence back up. So I'm going with Joe Joyce. Friend, did you see them weigh in?
That one big ass dude didn't even take his shirt off. I know he gonna look nasty up under there tomorrow, just big titties and slop. I'm going with Joe Joyce. He need a big win, a really big one. He needs to go in there and knock this man smooth out. Give him wherever he from.
Did you say big titties and slop?
Yeah, for he, when they gonna come out them shirts, that's a Christopher Lovejoy move. And you know how I feel about Christopher Lovejoy. I despise him, young Wideback. I'm just saying, friend. Young and very wide back. I just don't like no Christopher Lovejoy. And that man I know it's a mess under there, and we gonna see tomorrow. They come on early too, don't it?
I think so. It's a UK card, I believe.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, they'll be on early. Okay, so that's the boxing that we have this weekend. Not a lot going on. But we did get some footage. We got the PBC, okay, is slowly but surely releasing little stuff. Okay. They released their version of All Access or 24/7. What's it called, friend? Glove Up?
Gloves off?
Gloves Off. Okay. And they're doing their prequel for their pay-per-view fight. And it's focusing on Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman, Pitbull Cruz, and Rolando Romero. Okay. They have 2 parts. I watched them both. Friend, did you watch them? What did you think? How'd you feel?
Very like I love the production. It's giving movie. I'm giving y'all the highlight that you need and you deserve. Here's your mini movie. Enjoy yourself. Rolly enjoyed that shit so much. Rolly was like a kid in the candy store. Like, he needs to take up acting. Like, he is a character of wrestling. Rolly needs to be a wrestler. Well, he fit right into the script, friend. Like,
that's really kind of what boxing turned it into. So he might just be fine where he is because that's what it feels like. But it seemed like he really enjoyed this. I don't think when he fought Tank, it really, their All Access didn't really focus on him a lot. So this gave him a little shine. It showed some good moments with him and his dad. I guess they were in some kind of eatery, wherever they were, having camaraderie with the other gentlemen in there. And he seemed to like, and I'm not a fan of Rolly Romero. Y'all know I'm not a huge fan, but that was a good moment for him. Very good moment for him. Did you see the footage of Pitbull Cruz and him and his wife talking about their struggles and whatnot? Child.
Baby, when I say this was a movie, a production, they gave you the hee-hees and the ha-has from Rolly. And when they got over there to Pitbull Cruz, baby, I was like, listen, I thought I was good. Wow, let me go ahead and readjust myself.
Man.
Damn.
And I remember when he was on the All Access with Tank, and it showed, his family. He's still with that same wife, same kids, and whatnot. But my goodness, baby, the struggle bus was real over there. She started crying and everything. I was like, Lord, Rolly better be careful, cause
He coming in there to get I'm more than a check, baby. He coming in there to show y'all. I'm gonna eat y'all up. Like when people start breaking down like that about the shit that they going through, friend, like it was real. And everything that they do in life has to be greedy because they need to get ahead.
man. You know what? I'm nervous because I don't know if Pitbull can really make 140 pounds. He looks thick and short, like a little teacup, short and stout. He is really compact and, dare I say, tank looking. He's short and stout and compact and whatnot. And he's at 140, dare I say. Anyway, so yeah, uh, good footage, good production, very good production. So, of course, their main event, they show love to Tim Zoo, show love to Keith Thurman. You see Thurman with his children, you see Thurman with his wife, you see Thurman talking about his trainer that passed away, his motivation, his inspiration, all of those things.
His hair loss. Friend, Keith just need to let it go. And when I say let it go, friend, he needs to just let it go. Bosley can't even help him at this point. It's too far gone. Either get a lay front like the rest of these men or let that shit go. Just don't start wearing no baseball caps. It's going to further eat your shit back. Just cut it off, Keith. Just let it go. Just let it go. I was like, damn. And then the camera pan around and like it's like they intentionally get that dead spot in his head before they get to the rest of him. I was like, just show Keith. Did you see it, Fred? I know I wasn't tripping. Okay, the cameraman was doing the business. Why do you keep showing me the middle of his scalp? He needs to let it go, Fred.
BF says Thurman's comb over is whack as fuck. Listen, BF, I don't even know if it's a comb over at this point. It's like a cowlick in the front. The hairline is a horseshoe at the top there. And then he fades the sides because that's where the hair is.
And then he got cowlicks.
Yes, what I'm saying.
What's going on, sir? And you know what's crazy? I got cowlicks. But his shit is 8 to the back.
Oh, Keith. I don't. It is feathered. That front part it is feathered. It does a thing. It does. Oh, Keith, damn.
His shit look like a toddler. You know how what Caucasian babies look when they hair is growing in, or kids that's gonna get really thick hair. They start with that one little spiral of hair. That's how his shit look. They be bald up here, but they got that one spiral back there and back there. Oh, look at it, it's growing, girl. That's how Keith's shit look.
Jesus. Yeah, it's hard, really. I've noticed it's really hard for men to part with their hair. So I have been told that it would be the same way if it were women. Like, what would we do if we had hair loss? It would be difficult for us to just let it all go. So
no, bitch, I'm gonna get a wig.
But they can't do that.
Yeah, you know what? No. There are plenty of men that you need to take swimming, because there are plenty of men that got that roll on. You know, they started back here and slapped that bitch on, and then edges. There's some men that you need to take swimming. You ain't gotta let it go. Find you a piece that's gonna fill that shit in, so you can go back to your normal self, sir. Like,
Would
there's
you
a wig for. Huh?
would you date a man with a piece?
I'm trying to think if I can.
Both of y'all lay y'all pieces to the
No,
side at
because you
night.
know what? The first time that we got into it, I smashed that shit off your
See,
scalp.
see, and he'll say the same thing to you, and then what?
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If the wig man piece is for you, do that. If it's not for you, then don't. But just don't be walking around with no hole in the middle. I ain't gotta worry about no hole in the middle. He start losing them dreads up there, we gonna have to have a conversation.
Ramses says when Rolly drove to the desert and got that pinata out of the trunk and beat the hell out of it with that bat, I was dead. That motherfucker is truly a step and a half slow. He is. Y'all think we just be playing when we say Rolly is slow. No, Rolly really is slow.
They got so mad at me for saying that shit. But like on real shit, then he used to stand in the door in a pamper eating dry Captain Crunch with a helmet on and some cowboy boots. That's what type at 23. Like, this was recently. He was just doing this. Hand to chest strength. I keep telling y'all something off about that boy. He was
Yeah.
balled up as a baby. I don't know, something. Okay.
BF says that George Jefferson cut. It's a reverse George Jefferson though. It, I don't know what I don't know. I just when he cut I think he probably should have just kept the ponytail because he really could have done a comb over with the length of the ponytail. But he cut it off and now everything is exposed and it's just all wrong. It's just all wrong. Anyway, so then we have Tim Zoo. Okay. You know what? After looking at that, and that's why I really like these shows because it gives you a different side of the people and it makes them kind of likable a little bit. Now, I was indifferent to Tim Zoo. It wasn't that I liked him, it wasn't that I disliked him. I love his confidence. But I didn't really know much about him as far as, I just didn't know a lot about him except for he's the son of Casa Zoo and he's trying to make his name in the sport. And he's doing a decent job at it thus far. But it was nice to see him outside of Australia in America, getting his life, being a tourist, taking pictures in front of the T-Mobile arena and stuff. Folks didn't even know who he was. Anyway, it just, he really wants to make a name for himself outside of his father. And I think that's very commendable. Showed little footage of him and his dad. He looked just like his daddy. Oh, that boy looked just like Costa Zoo. God dog, he looked like his daddy. Anyway, made him more likable. And so I don't have a dog in this fight. I really don't care who wins this fight. But friend, we ain't giving predictions or nothing. But what do you think about this? After watching that, how do you feel? What you think Keith's gonna do in there?
I don't think he's gonna do shit. I think Tim's finna demolish. And I say demolish, I mean demolish Keith Thurman.
You think so?
Tim been showing up looking like a Mexican. He ain't finna get in there and fuck around. I'm starting to wonder who his daddy is. Cause he's giving very Cancun, Mexico. He was born there and then they traveled to Australia. I'm just saying, friend, Tim finna get on his ass in a very impressionable fashion. Tim, look how long Keith been out the ring. Tim just fought. That's the wrong person. Tim finna railroad. Man, say we finna have to get on here on Sunday, and hopefully we ain't have to send the condolences to Keith family, cause he finna fuck him up. Oh, friend, I'm just saying. Y'all know Keith don't like it to the body. Tim finna wear that shit out. Everybody knows that about Keith.
You know what, Lawrence Harris, you show right. He says y'all would clown the fuck out of Keith if he showed up with more hair.
I
And
don't make
would.
fun. I don't make fun of LeBron when he sprinkle a little
I
bit up
do.
there.
I
I
do.
don't.
I do.
I don't.
I do.
Do
I do.
do what's best for you, boo boo.
That's not best. That is not best. LeBron's hair, them patches that bang he done got placed up there that don't go the right way. No, it's been past
Do what's
time for
best for
him.
you, boo
Mm-mm,
boo. If
mm-mm,
you want a piece, if you want to sprinkle a little bit up there, hey, I'm all for the support of you.
mm-mm, mm-mm,
Whatever.
mm-mm, mm-mm. Not BF calling him Tim Zoo Gonzalez.
I'm just saying, have you seen Tim? Like, and you know, JoJo used to be my boy before all of the allegations. He looked like JoJo Diaz. He got that short buzz cut. Like he just real. He like he been in boot camp, friend.
He and Pitbull Cruz both have that same buzz cut. Not a lot of flash, just very workmanlike. I'm coming in to do damage. No frills, no thrills.
And
Just
I'm
like
finna fuck you up with this little spiky fucking hair that I got. Can you imagine that shit rubbing on you or across your face? I quit. I really would just walk the fuck away. Cause not this Brillo pad. Nah, you ain't finna do me like that.
man, I feel nervous for Keith. I want him to have a good showing though. But I have to agree with you, friend. This long layoff is not good. It's just not good for anybody. It has been shown time and time again that the long layoff is detrimental to your boxing career. So hate that for Keith, but hopefully he may pull something out of the hat. I don't know. BF is back up in here. Thank you so much, BF. He says that might be the play for Thurman. Show up with a 3-foot long Brazilian lace front, and Tim Zoo Ramirez not gonna know what the fuck to do.
He gonna start punching him in the back. So he gonna have to get the job done. Rip that bitch off his head, do him like they did Fresh Home.
Come back here. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. I don't know why she had to take that slug today. I don't know why she had to take that slug today. Sorry, friend.
It really just slipped out because I thought about the wig on Keith Thurman's head, and I saw Tim beating the wig to the side, and then his corner trying to snatch the bitch off, and that was the first thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell. I'm sorry.
Speaking of women in boxing, great segue.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of women in boxing, before we get to the fight that's been announced, come back because I need to see your face. Come here. Come here. Come here. I sent my good friend something on Instagram because tomorrow the GOAT is dropping her single. Will you be listening? Come back, friends. Come back. Come back. Come back. First of all, you reposted the pictures of her in her leather outfit where she had pasties on her boobs, and I didn't realize. We were trying to figure out where she was going with that, but apparently that was the wardrobe for her new video that's dropping tomorrow, and we'll be able to talk about it because we're gonna listen to it tomorrow. We'll be able to talk about it Sunday. But I mean, you heard the snippet. What'd you think?
You can see me. uh, Okay. She was cute. She was cute.
She was cute.
She was cute. I'm getting a little choked up. The devil got me by the throat. Please don't. I don't have nothing nice to say. I don't have anything nice to say, okay? I ain't got nothing nice. I don't have absolutely nothing nice to say. And y'all, and then they're gonna clip it, and they're gonna clip this one part, and they're gonna send it to her, and she's gonna hate me more than what she do already. Okay, listen.
Hey, Joseph Townsend says she gave 90s Lil Kim vibes.
Okay, no, don't ever disrespect the queen like that. Okay, don't ever disrespect the queen like that. Let me tell you.
Especially not 90s Kim. 90s
Listen. Let me
Kim?
tell you. Stay out of Alicia Baumgartner shit. I'm just saying, just stay. You got your own lane. That, my friend, was not the look for you. I'm sorry. It just wasn't, friend. And you have a gorgeous, you got a beautiful skin tone. Like, you ain't even got to do all that to get no attention. Like, here's my thing. The look wasn't bad to me. She looked cute. But here, I don't like you hoe ass niggas. And I said I was gonna stop saying that word, but sometimes I have to bring it out the bag. Bruv is not sufficient. I don't like you hoe ass niggas. Cause all of a sudden, Clarissa Shields is fine. Yeah, she was fine. She was pretty before y'all saw her titties. Now y'all done seen her titties and she fine. No, y'all keep that same energy y'all had before her previously. Like, it's kind of weird that it takes for y'all to see some titties to say somebody looks good. The girl was pretty before y'all saw her titties, and like, I don't know, man. Like, y'all really weird to me. But don't she needs to stay out of Alicia's shit. Them was Alicia's boots. That was Alicia's skirt and her jacket. She got some pasties on her own. That was the only thing she brought to the table. I could pull out a picture right now of Alicia Baumgartner in that same fucking outfit.
I don't know if that's Alicia, friend.
I can pull out a picture right now, friend.
Please send it to me because I don't know if that's Alicia's style.
Hold on.
But let me read these super chats. Ladies, Lawrence RBE, ladies, hello. Is it real Frank versus Tank goes down? Assuming it is, what must Frank do to win? And am I tripping? But it feels like Errol and Bud Part 2 is a dub. You know what, Lawrence? We're still waiting for the official announcement. All roads are leading and pointing to the fight being a go, but we do not want to say anything here before it is officially announced, okay? Because we don't want to give anybody any reason to not make it official, okay?
You know what? You just might necessarily be correct because she wouldn't even wear no shit like that.
She wouldn't wear no shit like that, is what I'm
saying. It was the jacket and the skirt. It looks like maybe not a combination together, but no, she wouldn't wear no shit like that.
No, that's not Alicia's style.
Okay, so I don't know what the fuck she thought. Either way, y'all dudes are kind of strange for to be all of a sudden now she fine after y'all saw her titties.
Well, I don't know. Also, Lawrence, let me see if I can answer the other half of your question. Am I tripping? But does it feel like Errol and Bud Part 2 is a yeah, it doesn't. That's gonna be part of our show today. I'm where is Errol Spence Jr. is the question that I have, and we'll talk more about it later on in the show. And what must Frank do to win? Fight Frank's fight. Fight Frank's fight is what Frank must do to win. Fight his fight. If Frank fights his fight, Frank is going to shock a lot of people. Friend, you want to answer that?
You answered it just fine. I want people to continue to think Frank ain't shit. Keep worried about his muscles and see what the muscles is gonna do.
BF, that's how I felt when I saw it. That's what the look looked like to me. The wardrobe looked that what it looked like to me too. It looked like Harry Hines to me. Tevis Smith, he says now Kim just looks 90. Yeah, she
Yeah,
messed
my girl
herself
damn
up.
bad. She did.
She messed herself up. But 90s Kim, man, unfuckwittable. Ramses comes back. He says, so Crawford and Eubanks was fake news. Who's next for Crawford and Spence at this point? We'll talk about it. We getting there. We are getting there. So, yeah. We'll be listening for Clarissa's new song tomorrow so that we can discuss it on Sunday. Yes, we are. We're gonna
Okay,
listen.
so I'm telling y'all right now, that shit is bottom barrel ass. The preview was enough to let me know I wouldn't listen to that shit if one of y'all gave me money to listen to it. You ain't getting a stream out of me. I'm just sorry, friend. Like, I just can't, man. I don't know. I don't like weird. I be trying to stay away from weird ass shit. The vibe that I get when I hear her doing shit, like it just give me too much. You do too much. Go beat up bitches. You can't rap. She can't, friend. I'm sorry. If I start rapping, me and her sound alike. And I can't rap, friend. Like I can put a little something together, but it sounds like her. Like you know how you be rapping with your cousins, and one of your cousins be like, "You got a little flow," and it go to your head. Now all of a sudden you're a rapper. That's that. Ain't got no friends to tell you the truth. It's not. It ain't giving what it's supposed to give. No, I'm not listening to that shit. I'm telling you right now, I ain't listening to that shit. The little bit that I heard was enough for me. Red fish, blue fish, two fish, green fish. I got money and a necklace. What? Hello? Ma'am, miss me on the next run. I know. I'm sorry.
Well, alrighty then. So I'll listen and I'll let you guys know what I think tomorrow. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be doing a solo review, Teach. Well, there's that. Speaking of Alicia Baumgartner, she posted some news today. She has a fight coming up. She's going to be defending her WBC lights. What is it? No, WBC super featherweight title against what's her name, friend? Delphine.
Delphi Pursuit.
Delphine Person. I don't know her. I've heard the name, but I'm not very familiar with Delphine. But they will apparently be fighting each other next. There is no date, but they're going to purse bid. So she has a fight date. People were wondering. We saw the pictures and the footage of her in the gym training. She said she was, she had a fight coming up. And I think she was saying May. She had something coming up in May. So maybe this fight is going to be in May. But Alicia Baumgartner has a fight on the horizon. She's back. She'll be back in the ring. And we'll see what's going on with her. Okay. She also decided she wanted to address that fool. I'm not going to even call his name. She said she waited because initially she was just not going to say anything. But she decided, she thought about it. She let a couple of days go by and she decided she wanted to address it. And she did in a lengthy statement on Twitter. Now, I'm not going to read all of it, But basically, she was like, "You're not finna shame me, and you definitely not gonna lie on me and try to shame me." That's pretty much sums it up what she said. And she said she was speaking up for all the women who have to deal with peons like this, because when a man can't really just express himself, he try to shit on women in the form of lying or talking about their body counts and all this, that, and the third. And she was like, bump that, bump all that. So good for her. Good for her. I probably wouldn't have said anything else, but good for her. You can't have people out here, loose lips, just acting a fool, doing whatever. Good for her. I ain't mad at it. Friend, how'd you feel about her making the statement?
I wouldn't have said shit. I wouldn't have said shit. Let's just give people extra shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Good for her for addressing shit. And like she did say some shit that was important. Like women deal with a lot of weird shit. And like y'all know I run our social media, majority of it.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of the times, like these dudes, everything has a oversexed undertone. Like me rooting for Frank, us rooting for Frank, it's because we fucking Frank. Like, can we not just y'all go hard for Tate? Why can we say y'all fucking Tate? Does that make you comfortable when I say that? So why would you say that shit to me for supporting my fighter? So like, she said some shit, and a lot of this shit is true. You know what I'm saying? But so good for her for speaking her truth. But like when it comes down to certain shit and like these men and how like all they sexual references and innuendos when it comes to the sport and shit, that shit for real. I see that shit every fucking day and it's tiring. Like I get tired of hearing you must be fucking him or he turned you down or like what? Why? Because I'm a lady.
Now, as soon as you question when we go there, it's oh my God, why would you say that? You want to be masculine. No, but that's what you throw our way.
And I want to be a man for telling you to go eat a dick. And I'm not gonna stop telling you dudes to go eat dicks. And like I think you're weird for coming like getting offended. They get mad when you say shit like that. But I shouldn't get mad for you saying that I want to fuck this fighter or I'm fucking this fighter or like you're trying to make it seem like it's something that is not like that's weird to me. But I've said this before. I'm gonna continue to say it. These bruvs don't get no ass. They be up at 2, 3 o'clock demon hours talking about Take and Devin Haney. Like, find a local demon near you and get the fuck off social media because it's giving lonely man.
It's giving super lonely man. And GFS Blackout, I see you in here and I see your comments, but you're not accurate. You're not correct. Most of the people that Adrian Broner named that had slept with Alicia Broner, they actually did come out and say he was lying about that. They actually did come out and say they don't know why he even included them in it. Kind of like he didn't have no business including Alicia at all in his statement when he was really shooting that bill. So yeah, you're actually not accurate in your statement, and I don't know why y'all feel like Adrian Broner can't lie. I don't know why he gets the nod that it got to be true because AB said it. I don't know why y'all think his word is the gospel because I'm still trying to figure out where Devin was out on his feet at. That's what y'all been running with for years. That's what he been telling y'all for years. We saw the edited video and I still didn't see nobody out on their feet. I didn't see that. So why y'all feel like his word is law? The word of a known drunk?
Cause they some hoe asses too. They the type that like to argue with women. Like Karma is in here. It's a whole lot of women in here. Like the women in here can tell you these men will argue with us harder than they will these other men. They condone that type of shit. They like that type of shit. It's fun to them. They agree with it because that's the type of shit they be on. Now, Alicia Bumgarner called AB broke. But see, they leave off the part that as a woman you wouldn't even fucking understand. It was pimp you out on the street or that extra that
That
he threw on there. As men, y'all would never understand what that's like for a woman to be in the spotlight for a man to say something like that.
like, why would you say that? Why would you even include her? Why would you do that? He
And these, go ahead, friend. I'm
no,
sorry. Go ahead.
you go ahead, cause go ahead.
And all of these men, they're like, oh, well, she shouldn't have said anything back. As a man, you wouldn't understand how I feel for a man to add that shit on there as a woman. Y'all think y'all getting heated. Y'all don't read into shit much. Women, we read into everything, and every woman reads into something differently. I would have floored AB's ass for coming at me like that, and I wouldn't have let off. Y'all would have broke would have been the last thing I would have been calling him.
The
Cause
last.
y'all just don't know when to stop. But y'all hate women. I'm starting to realize that shit. Y'all like these niggas for real.
And it's not only that they hate. I won't even go so far as to say they hate women, which a lot of them I do agree with you. They secretly do. It's not that. It's, you know what I feel like it is? For years, they've been condoning the bad behavior of Adrian Broner. It's been funny. It's been, oh, he just crazy. Oh, he a fool. Y'all know how he is. That's just how he is. No, fuck that. Because everybody's not going to say, oh, that, you know, that's just AB being AB. No, that's not okay for you just to be an asshole like that. He had no reason whatsoever to include her in whatever feud he had going on with Bill Haney. He could have said, hey, baby girl, that probably ain't the trainer for you. He could have left it right there. But all that extra, he gonna have you on the whole straw, he gonna be pimping you and all this old booty whole time. You went too far.
And I don't understand how people
and
are
y'all
missing.
don't understand that that's offensive.
Right. And now she shouldn't have responded. He should have stopped. But
He
of
should
course,
have
y'all
never.
don't see. He should have never. Y'all didn't see what he did. Y'all only see the response. But that's like a lot of shit. Y'all never see the shit that set people off. Y'all just see the response, and then the response is the thing that gets the most fucking attention. Now he could have said, he like you said, friend. He could have said, "Bill is not the trainer for you, boo. There's plenty of trainers out here that you could fucking choose from." She
Just
wouldn't have
not his
responded
ass.
like that. It would have been none of that extra fucking shit that went on. It would have just been, she wouldn't even responded. She probably would have laughed that shit off. But when you go tell somebody that she gonna put them on the whole straw, basically, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna call you more than broke. I'm gonna call you dirty bitches, all kinds of fucking shit. She didn't
Drunk,
even
nasty, broke,
respond like that.
dirty, funky, nasty. Man, say.
Bitch, where all them kids at? Do you see them kids? Oh, baby, when I tell you I would have hit all below the belt, like, and she didn't even come back like that. Like,
She
these
didn't.
niggas, these men, these bruvs, they disrespectful. And it's not just like this in boxing, it's like that in all sports for women. Men are constantly attacking the female analysts or the females that watch sports. They don't even want to fucking watch the shit anymore.
We can't just enjoy the sport. We gotta be, it's gotta be something else. It's gotta be. It's gotta be something else. Anyway, shout out to Alicia Baumgartner. She has a fight coming up. Good for her. Her suspension was lifted on International Women's Day, and so go forth and be great, honey. Go forth and be great. BF came back. He says they're just fine with you saying they're fucking tank. That's a badge of honor for them. Well, goddamn, BF. Shit. Well, shit. Who else? BF came back and he says, I don't think they hate women. They're just in competition to suck a dick. You know what? You might be onto something there. Shawala, yeah, how you doing? She says, how's the saying go? Mind the business that pays you. Stay in your broke lane. About broke. And Ramsey said it's weird because a lot of these dudes nowadays have feminine tendencies. Strange times. And they do. And they do. And they do. I hate it. I really do. I hate it. I hate that it came to that. But yeah, you ain't lying. It was unnecessary. It was very much unnecessary. And I hate that it happened like that. But I haven't been a fan of that particular person for a long time because he's still a kid in the mind, in the brain, and that's not cool. When you a grown ass, you supposed to be a grown ass man. You got kids, and this is what you're doing. Get your drunk ass on somewhere. Anyway, on to the next. We also have news. We had some clarification. Okay, last time we talked to y'all, we had gotten word this poster had been flying around. Chris Eubank had even posted it, and so we were thinking that Bud was gonna be fighting Chris Eubanks. Well, Bomac did a little interview. Okay, Bomac did a little interview, and he clarified some things. So apparently that was fake news. Okay. That is fake news. There, he knows nothing about it. But what I found a little interesting in the interview, Bomac was speaking like he wasn't really in the know of what was going on with Terrence Crawford's career. So my question, friend, is he still the manager?
He's still eating. Don't leave. Friend, come back. It just slipped out. It just slipped out. I don't know, friend. All I can tell you is it didn't sound like he knew very much. And when I say very much, he didn't know nothing at all. And he was like, "Yeah, I talk to Terrence every day. Do you? Cause they didn't announce this fight, Bomac. Like maybe I don't know. And I ain't seen Bud around Bomac very much. Have you?
No, but you know what? We haven't because for one, Bud's been traveling the world, enjoying his time with his family and stuff. But Bomac has been training. Bomac got a little roster over there. You know, his fighters have been fighting. His other fighters have been fighting. So no, you know, we see footage of Bud training, but not in the gym with Bomac necessarily. And I don't think at this point in Bud's career, he probably won't be in the gym with them like that until he has a fight date and he's actually preparing for an opponent. So I think Bomac is busy with his newer fighters, his up and coming fighters, and but that was interesting because it didn't feel like he was in the know like before. I'll say. I don't know, but he did know enough to say that was an untruth. And so, where is Errol Spence Jr.? What is going on? Are we getting a rematch? Are we not? Apparently, Bud is not fighting Chris Eubank. I heard that Bud is supposedly fighting the winner of Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. What is going on? And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. However, I feel like we're all waiting for the PBC schedule to drop. And something in my spirit is telling me that the holdup is EJ. I don't know why I'm feeling it. I have no indication. I have nothing. But something in my spirit is saying the holdup is EJ. Have we decided if we're going what are we, as far as I know, as far as we all know, the last thing he said was he's returning. He's fighting again. But who did we find something out that made you change your mind? What's going on? Where are you? The last thing that I saw, he posted, Frank supposedly has a fight coming up. So he did post some footage of Frank. I want to see you though, Errol. Where are you? What are we doing? What's next? I mean, Friend, how do you feel about this? What's going on?
You know what I tell people all the time? Errol's my guy. But don't ask me nothing about Errol. I got a Frank Martin problem. That's the only person I'm worried about right now. Erlen did what he wanted to do. Are you in it to win it? Are you in it? Are you quitting? What do we got going on? Like I'm tired of getting beat behind my back, and then the first thing I do, you know, what I'm saying it be a little bit of shade, but then it ain't shade, but shit get thrown to where people come attacking me like I'm the goddamn problem or something, and like I don't know. I
Oh, oh.
Now,
Aggie.
I ain't never seen you here before, and I don't want to make no public assumptions. But I want you to stay here and chill. But I don't want to have to kick your ass out of here because the only person that gives jobs around here is me. So with that being said, I didn't hire you to work for me to give out no damn jobs. And as of right now, Errol Spence Jr. don't have a job. So with that being said, friend, I don't know. I don't know what to think. All I can say is I got a Frank Martin problem. I can't worry about that right now.
Girl, that done made me warm. That done
No,
made my blood a little
I
warm.
just you know what? I blame y'all for the way boxing is because you know what? People are scared to lose their O because of shit like this. Y'all won't let that fucking O go so we can move on to something else.
Girl, I, I really,
Mm-mm.
that made me warm on the inside. Mr. Aguilar, he is he is a boxer. Okay, until further notice. Okay, D- 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 sir. Whew, Lord. No, but seriously though, I am ready to hear from him. Say something. Let us know what's going on. I mean, just in your boxing career. That we just want to know what your plans are, what you're thinking, what's the, you know, I don't know. We want to know that about everything going on in PBC. Like I said, they're letting go. They're putting out small information. We got the gloves off. We got those videos, and we also, if you have Prime, they have uploaded the Bud and Spence fight. It is on Prime. So if you wish to go see that fight, you can go see it. They've uploaded it. It's on Prime. Um, but yeah, I want to see my guy. That's my guy. He's my favorite. I love to watch him. I'm hoping he comes back. I'm riding regardless. But I do want to see. I do want to know what's going on. I really do. I want to know what's going on. I'm concerned, actually. I'm concerned more than anything. Um, that late eye surgery. I'm just, I'm a bit concerned for my guy. So I would like to hear from him if you're listening. I'd love to hear from you, sir. Um, Lawrence RBE came back. He says, ladies, it's just not boxing. This happens in battle rap. I'm curious. Clarissa may have bars. Speaking of weird crying Garcia, let's go, Deb. Oh, Lord, we're going to talk about it. Jesus. BFTB, hey, BF came back. He says, EJ is a promoter and got his fighter in a tank fight before my favorite Dev Shakur or Loma. Well, EJ is fine. He fine. Yes, this is true. Yeah, he did do it well. Now that's it. You said something right there. You said something right there. Thank you, Texas 16 Sound with the 20 piece. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And Watch for the Hook came through. He says, Boxiana, Errol apologizes for the X confusion. He told me so.
I'm cool with that. It just hurt my feelings because I was like, damn, again, another one. I feel like I'm getting picked on at this point. Like,
Friend be sensitive.
man,
He don't
y'all know I'm a crybaby. Like, I'm not gonna keep telling y'all that, but I'm not gonna like cry in front of y'all to let y'all like make me cry or anything. I'm gonna take my anger out on y'all and I'm gonna cry to my friend. That's what normally happens. So like take your chances. do whatever you feel. But if you hurt my feelings, just know that's the reign of terror. Like I'm not gonna hold back on you. So
It was a misunderstanding, friends.
I was hurt.
That's all.
I was crying in the car.
Friend feelings be hurt. I'm like,
I,
friend, no, he didn't mean it like that.
I called my friend. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what did I do this time for me to get the shade?" And then all these fucking musty ass, goddamn booty ass, boxing wearing ass men. And she's stupid. They don't know shit. Like I feel like it. Like if I'm y'all people, like y'all say I'm y'all people to other people, don't put me out there for them dudes to be like attacking me the way they do. Like
he
weird to
clears it
me.
up every time because you know what? He don't even be realizing that it's gonna be perceived that way. I really don't even think he be thinking about that. Them motherfuckers just can't wait for a moment to jump.
They be waiting.
They really are
fucking
waiting.
Wendy Williams, bitch. I can't,
Yeah.
man, friend. When I tell you, I am going to assume my
Yeah.
role that they want to give me. I'm going to do it, and then they gonna be mad and salty because now I'm doing the Wendy Williams.
Yeah. It they just be waiting on any small moment to blow up Shwait on you about friend. Don't. He don't I he don't even be thinking like that. Anyway, Sugar Free Marks, hey girl, hey. She says, I don't know what to think. There have been attempts to dampen the importance of this rematch since last fall, saying deadlines were missed, it won't sell. I wonder if EJ is succumbing to it all. Shaking my head. You know what? I don't think he's succumbing to it all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I want him to speak. I don't think he's succumbing to it all. But you know, go ahead, friend.
I've been asking for that first day out interview for the last 8 months. I feel like asking at this point is like doing too much because y'all know me. I'm not gonna beg nobody to do shit. I'm gonna ask once. If you don't fuck with it, like I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass. Like this the only place that I mean, let me not say that. This is not the only place. We're gonna give you a good quality interview here. That's what our expectations of an interview. Whenever we do an interview, we're gonna give you a good quality interview here. We would have that. And there's questions that I deserve that shit. I was getting my ass beat publicly in the public lynching.
You was getting beat to beat, friend.
Man, say like there's still videos that are popping up that we are on now, still to this day, friend, where they have recorded and take things that we said over the last 2 years and are putting it in their videos and getting views off their videos and shit.
Fuck them people. But yeah, EJ, sweetheart, we really do want to hear from you. Whether you come sit with us or just, you know, do you can do it with your lady again. We just want to hear from you, honey. You've been gone for a minute. We just
No,
want to
I
make
don't want
sure.
to. No,
Okay.
I don't want to hear it over there. No, I don't. I want to hear it right here, where I want to hear every fucking thing else. I don't want to hear it nowhere else. Man, y'all know how. Listen, if I put my shoes on for you, you gonna put your shoes on for me.
Yeah, well, then, yeah, that too. It
Okay, whatever.
did A17. It really did. These whole oh Lord. Anyway, um, so we're talking about this because we really, really have a soft spot in our heart for Devin Haney. This is why I'm talking about it. Y'all know I love Devin. I really do. And I feel like he's in an impossible position right now. And I hate it for him. But I'm going to speak about it because this fight seems to be going ahead April 20th. And it's just a circus. And I hate it for him. No fault of his own. Absolutely no fault of his own. The only thing that I would fault him about is going back to the table to negotiate with this man after he's publicly ducked you twice before. I wouldn't have given him a third time to do me dirty. And it seems like this third time he decided to do him super dirty. And so this fight is supposed to be going on. I think people are now seeing and understanding that Ryan is a liar, and all of that other stuff that he was saying previous weeks ago was just a big shit show. I don't think anybody is taking him seriously at this point. And so the empathy and sympathy that he was getting for being mentally unstable, I don't think is holding the same weight anymore. But at the same time, it's made people disinterested in this fight. Friend, what do you feel about this whole thing?
Every time I see him, he looks mentally ill. He posted a video that he's so dark under the eyes, it looked like he had on mascara. I was like, damn. And I sent it to my friend. My friend was like, that's makeup. He's full of shit. No, he has 100% drawn the attention away from this fight. I don't know, man. I'm nervous for him. He ain't taking shit serious. A clip of the out of the gym got posted on social media. He in there antagonizing Frank. Frank trying to get his friend
shadow box on.
Listen, I was like, Ryan, get out. Leave this place, please, sir. You are embarrassing me. You are embarrassing. Poor Derek. Every time they oh my God. I feel so bad for him, friend, because like he's just like, fuck it, man. Please just next time we see him, he gonna be in a video like this, friend. Because he just don't want to be seen. Like the look on his face is like embarrassment every time they do something to show Ryan.
First of all, stay your ass away from Frank Martin. Okay, we stay your ass away from Frank Martin. Okay, far away. Like, don't make me come down there. Just keep your ass away from him. Okay, we focused. We got a shit to do. Okay, he's in the gym playing. He's in there looking disheveled. He's in there just, and to me, for me, I think all of this is for show. I think he's putting extra on looking shitty because the cameras are there. He wants us to see him looking shitty so that when he comes to the fight and looks half-ass decent, we'll be shocked and surprised. I don't know if he thinks he's fooling Devin or what. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking, but I think all of this is a shit show that in his mind is going to sell the fight. I don't know who told him this was the way to do it. But it's just terrible. He been lying, talking about he don't feel the love and he's not going to be on social media anymore. And then 2 hours later, he posted something else. I'm sick of him. I'm so sick of him. I really want the fight to do well, but I have to be honest, I don't see how, because the fans are not excited anymore. He has taken away the little bit of excitement that was there. Like, I can't stand him. I can't stand his ass. Boxing fan ×4. Ryan is a crackhead using real life traumas to help him get pulled from this fight because he knows he can't pull out by his own will. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. And Key Alexander, shout out to her in Upper Echelon. They have a show that they do daily. But she was on KO's, she was in KO's chat the other day, and she posed a good question. She says, if this was supposed to be a money fight for Devin, why doesn't he just pull out of the fight? Because clearly it's not a money fight, because the sales are going to be tainted. People aren't going to buy it. People aren't coming. The tickets. So why won't he just pull out? And that was a good question. Like, why still commit to this? And then I thought about it. He's a businessman. He has committed to this. These venues have been paid for and secured. You want to pull out, but you can't just pull out. Kind of like why EJ didn't pull out of the fight with him and Bud. He had no idea Ryan was going to pull this kind of stunt. And pulling out now, who's going to want to work with you in the future? So he going to have to take this L. He going to have to whoop his ass, but it's going to be an L in the grand scheme of things, because I don't think it's going to do well as it was supposed to do.
And I think Devin is going to really whoop his ass just for the fact that he put on to ruin this fight. Devin is definitely going to make him regret his decisions.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's just his whole purpose was to taint Devin's win. Whether Devin wins by knockout, he goes 12 rounds, nothing is going to be, it won't be counted as a full W. If he goes 12 rounds, he couldn't knock out the mentally challenged, the mentally weak, the fool. He couldn't knock the fool out. If he knocks him out, it's Ryan wasn't all the way there. He didn't train for the fight. He should have knocked him out. He should have done it sooner. That really doesn't count. So either way it goes, whichever way Ryan loses, he's made it where he has an excuse. He has an out for it. And for that, I really despise him for that. I really despise him for that. Like, deeply despise him for that. Anyway, friend, because I know I don't have patience, and I don't like that. You're more sensitive to that kind of thing than me. So what do you really think is going on with Ryan Garcia? Like, what does your heart of hearts tell you is going on with him?
I think he got CTE. That's what I think. I really think he got some shit going on with his head, or he on drugs. Because he been doing a lot of sniffing and a lot of this. And I ain't never heard of him come out and say, well, I got an allergy problem, or, these allergies are killing me this week. He on drugs, or he really is mentally having a fucking breakdown, because I ain't never seen nobody do no shit like this before.
Me either. And I want Derek to put him to relieve him of his duty. I want Derek to just excuse himself from being his trainer, send him back from whence he came, sage the gym, and get back to work. I truly believe that he has brought bad energy to the gym, and I just want him gone.
Y'all got mad at me when I said they never should invite them losers in the gym.
I was a little bit about Anthony Joshua, but not about Ryan Garcia. I want him gone. I want him gone. I want him out of there. He is a circus. He is a clown in a circus. And I'm sick of him. I'm so sick of him. I want him to get somewhere and sit down, is what I want him to do. Anyway, is there anything else? Did we miss anything, Chad? Did we miss anything? What else is going on? What else is going on in the world of boxing? Did we miss anything?
Technically, the only thing that we missed was the undercard, but we can hold that off to Sunday to add some stuff to Sunday.
Say that again.
The undercard.
Oh, yeah. Well, I want them to make it official so that we can talk about it. And
Yeah.
also, you know what I do need them to do though? Talking about that Devin and Ryan card, when are they gonna drop the undercard? Do we know what the undercard of that fight looks like yet? Do we know? No, thick vegan afro. We saw those pro box cards. Well, I don't typically talk about them. I hated that 42-year-old man got knocked out like that. Girl, that was horrible. Did y'all see that? Oh my god.
By the second round, his eye was closed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Chop Shop, we did talk about Saturday's fights. We talked about them earlier. That was the first thing we talked about. Yeah. Oh, and apparently, oh, I did want to talk about this. Apparently, Shakur Stevenson has a fight coming up July. I want to say July 6th. He has a fight coming up in July. But I did want to talk about the way Kid Austin is aggressively calling out Shakur. And I wish Shakur would give Tank that same energy that Kid Austin is giving him. Why is Shakur very quiet and not calling out Tank Davis? Why is he just content to sit and wait? And I'm not saying he has to be disrespectful, but why that should be the top of his list of fights. Like every time he speaks, he should be saying he wants that Tank smoke. Why is he not doing that?
He don't want to fight no Tank. Because Tank done already said he already know what's going to happen. I agree with that. I already told y'all the only person who I think can beat Tank. And he's going to get ready to fight him. Everybody else going to lose to him. So, he don't want to fight Tank. Ain't too many people do want to fight Tank.
Who does he want to fight?
He want to fight people that he bigger than. He want to fight anyway.
Because he's very adamant about telling Kid Austin what he needs to do to get a fight with him. And I don't like that kind of energy because you're not that guy. Like, I know in your mind you think you're that guy, but you need to fight and whoop on somebody like Kid Austin to show us that you're that guy. Like, who are you about to fight that's gonna show us that you're that guy? Who are you gonna fight? Why come you can't fight Kid Austin? Because you're not fighting none of the youngsters that's on Top Rank. We know that already. You're not gonna fight none of them. So why not fight Kid Austin? Why would he not fight that? Why he trying to make it seem like he's just beneath him? You're not trying to get the fight with the guy that's supposed to be the guy at 135. Yet you talking about this guy ain't on your level. Well, who you gonna fight? What, friend?
I was going to say something, but I don't want you to turn my mic off.
So. Say it. No. Say it.
No.
Who you gonna fight? Say it.
No. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you when we get off, though. That's who he needs to fight. I got to fight for him. Who? It's a tough one.
At the who?
I said it's a tough one.
Who he gonna fight?
That man Hairline.
Come back, friend. Come back.
Why you make me say that? Because you already knew what I was going to say. Why'd you make me say that? Leave me alone, man. That's what he needs to fight. Jesus. I'm just saying, them the only way. He need to fight that man Hairline or something. That's it.
Who's Hairline, friend? Who's Hairline, friend?
I'm invisible. I got my invisible glasses on.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No.
Y'all been saying Shakur gonna show us him for the since he fought Nik-J. I still don't know who him is.
I just don't, and he might be him, but you got to fight somebody in order for us to know that. You can't just keep saying that. Who are you going to fight? Who are you going to fight? What happened to when, if the young Cubs jump out there, like lubing his ass? If he's not that guy, if he's not ready, lubing his ass. What's wrong with that? Why are you telling me he ain't, like, you're not at that level. Like, none of y'all are at that level where you could say, oh, he ain't on my level, I'm not fighting him. Dude, you don't even have 25 fights. What are we talking about? I don't like that.
I blame his fans. His fans have turned him into this guy. And
like
now he's this guy, and we still don't know who that guy is. So
I don't know. Watch for the hook. He said Shakur can easily turn into the pup killer, but he doesn't want to be that. He doesn't want to be. That's a big fight for him. That's what I'm saying. Be a pup killer.
He wants to fight people he know he can beat. He's gonna continue to fight the people that he know he can beat. Look who his opponents have been. He didn't fight Valdez when he was on that shit. You see, he waited until after he got off that shit to fight him.
Friend, please stop, because I didn't want him to fight Valdez on the team. I didn't.
I did. You so fucking good. Beat the man on the shit. If you can beat the man on the shit, because right now he the best we got to offer. Nah, they let Valdez get off the shit and was like, now you go ahead. He was like, yeah, I want to fight him now. He ain't on that shit no more. Fight him on the shit and see how that shit turn out for you. I guarantee you wouldn't whoop his ass the same way you whooped his ass if he was on that shit. Because Valdez crippled Burchell. I guarantee you wouldn't have did that same shit to him.
Friend, I'm not finna let you sit up here and tell the people that you want the man to fight somebody on the juice.
Listen, y'all, this is my thing. Y'all already know how I feel when it comes to the shit. Y'all talk about Canelo and nobody, but Canelo be on. You know what you going up against? You know what you better do? Power up. Because if I'm fixing to go into a fight, I'm not fixing to go into a fight with somebody that snort cocaine unprepared. I'm gonna have a rock in the sock, something, because I'm gonna have to hit this bitch smooth in the right here in the temple. Like, you know what you going up against. You better suit and boot, or you just gonna get your ass beat. Canelo ain't never killed nobody. I'm just saying, Canelo ain't never hurt nobody and put them in the hospital. But I know some fighters that have. Y'all ain't saying asking them if they on the juice. See, y'all want to have them conversations. Now we out of pocket, right? Now, bro.
I should have just went on ahead and closed the show.
We should. Let's go, friend. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. Rolo, I see you in here talking that good shit for Shakur. I hear you and all of that. I know I'm not gonna change your mind. I know I'm not. But for the record, honey, Frank did not duck that man. I can't give you the details that I know, but Frank didn't duck that man. He didn't. Okay. I want him to beat somebody. He gonna have to fight somebody. You talking about he gonna beat our favorite fighters? Well, when the hell he gonna fight him? When he gonna fight him? When? Who? Can you fight somebody, please? Can you? And when you fight him, can you look like the talk you talking? Because I believe him. I really do. I know it's in there. I know it is. You got to show it, though. You got to show it. You got to show it. You got to show it. And I hope whoever it is he's fighting in July, I hope it's somebody that we all want to see. And I hope he has a fantabulous performance so that he could put himself in the mix. Like, we can put him in the mix with his performance. He won't have to tell it to us. He can show it to us, show it to us. That way we can go, yeah, he looked good in that fight. Hell yeah, he beat Valdez's ass. Like, consistently show. Like, it's some fighters that consistently get better each time you see them. They like, yeah, I can see he grew from that fight. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like that with Shakur. With Shakur, it's like, oh, he looked good on that fight. And then the next fight, it'll be like, eh. Then you'll see him again and it'll be like, oh, yeah. That defense is outstanding. And then on the next fight, it's like, And it'd be like that against folks that we would assume he would look fabulous against. So I think that's my thing with him. I want to see consistency with him. And there's too many people over there under his umbrella that he could show that against, but they're friends. So, there's that. Anyway, is there anything else? Anything else?
I think we touched it all, friend. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Everybody that didn't comment, that's watching. We appreciate all y'all.
Hey, Bella girl, how you doing?
Hey, friend. Look, hey, cousin, how you doing? Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Y'all know us. We always up to some drama and some no good in here, but we got a lot of laughs and all that stuff too. So we'll be back on Sunday to discuss Saturday's fights and probably some more drama because every day boxing is giving us something to talk about. So we'll see y'all on Sunday. Don't have to give no week warning because y'all only get a day and y'all see us again. So we'll see y'all on Sunday.
Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the little bit of boxing that we do have coming up. Hopefully we'll get some type of news between now and Sunday when we see you guys again. Go Cougs, and y'all be good. We'll see y'all Sunday. Have a great one. Bye.